Hey everybody, Eve here. Today I have an invitation to the people that I follow on YouTube. And these were some of the nomads and RVers and people who camp and boondock throughout the entire United States. I have to confess, I'm more than a little bit envious. And that's because I'm parked. I'm parked. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love where I'm parked. I'm on a beautiful farm. And I love this farm and I love the animals and I love communing with nature. But every now and then, when I don't have a hair stuck to my bandaged nose, I want to do something. I want to go somewhere. You know, there's something called the RTR that's located further out west, or could be northwest. I'm not really sure where the RTR is. You know, I'll have to look it up. It's on some BLM land, and I think it's pretty close to Sedona, Arizona, or something like that. I'm not really sure. Not 100% positive about its exact location, but I watch the YouTube videos and about the people that are attending and going, and there's people in all of their different rigs, you know. I don't know if anyone in tiny homes go there, and I'm going to be honest, I've never seen anyone in a converted horse trailer, such as the dwelling that I'm in, which can also be called a rig because it's on wheels. But, you know, I've seen schoolies, I've seen converted cargo trailers, converted vans, even Priuses, cars and stuff. I mean, people are doing some awesome things, and there's all these people like Bob Wells with Cheap RV Living and a bunch of others, not targeting any particular people per se, but those are the channels that helped me to make this transition into living tiny myself, and I'm forever indebted to all of them. But I have to admit, I'm a little envious when, everybody, they're out there interviewing people and showing off their really cool rigs and communing together. And it is a cool and awesome community. I actually think that people that live in tiny spaces and converted anything on wheels that's been converted, and because we're such a small niche of the population that has this ability to go and relocate, boondock, and commune with nature, and in a way we rely on one another because there's so few people doing it, and there is safety in numbers. So that's part of the reason, they're creating caravans and movements and communities devoted to people living tiny and in their vehicles and the likes of that. So here's my invitation and my challenge. Now I have began converting my 2008 HHR into a camper. I'm far from being completed because, let's face it, that thing is just extremely limited space. But I'm working on it, and because I'd like to be more mobile and perhaps attend an RTR. But until I can do that, I sure would like it if somebody would hey, the next time somebody that likes to interview people living in cool rigs and cool tiny spaces, next time you're in Ohio, the London, Ohio area, look me up. I would love for somebody to knock on my door and say, hey man, can I do an interview with you and do a tour of your rig? I'd be going yes, are you kidding? Yeah, I want to do that. I'd love to do that. And unfortunately, even if I had a truck, this thing weighs 4,000 pounds. I'm not getting this 4,000-pound Bessie anywhere. I'd be terrified. But now somebody's got a nice rig out there, rig, truck, and wants to volunteer to help move me. No, I really don't want to move this. That's why I'm working on my car and maybe a van in the future. But I'm getting a little antsy. I want to do an RTR. I want to actually meet some of these people that I watch on YouTube because I want to thank them. I want to thank them for what they've contributed and how grateful I am for everything they've done that's helped make my living tiny much more comfortable, much more safe, much more secure, helped me to find a solid rig, vehicle, tiny home, tiny space to live in, all of that. Because without them, I would not have made this transition that I actually did not choose so easily. And in the future, I'll give the backstory as to why I really didn't choose this life. It chose me. So, until next time, thumbs up, comment on, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, some of you nomads, check me out, look me up, do an interview with me, tour my rig. Yeah, I dare you. I double dog dare you.